Thank you for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have for the month of August. This is the wonderful one-shot brought to you by Dungeon in a Box. Again, wonderful one-shot is a 5e compatible, basically one per month you pay. It's like 25 bucks a month and you get yourself a one-shot adventure that comes to you. So for more information, you can go to wondrousoneshots.com. So let's crack this bad boy open and let's take a look as to what's inside. Actually, this is for the month of September, not for August. This is the month of September's box. So let's crack this bad boy open and see what kind of goodness we have on the inside. Take that out. And we have a bunch of cool stuff. So the first thing you have here is the next chapter in the Green World Saga, Mega Dungeon Mines of Silverdeep, a 5e adventure. Again, this is compatible with Dungeons and Dragons. Again, what I tend to do with all these things, now this is just an ad for something that they're going to be kickstarting soon. So as I mentioned before when I've done unboxings for my Wondrous one-shots, what happens is that I use these as side quests for my D&D characters. I don't use this as like an ongoing campaign. These are side quests. So I have my regular campaign that's going on, and I take my characters and I roll them into this world. It's just a lot easier that way. The stuff that they gain on these, I keep it to the side for their side quests. I don't allow them to bring it into the other games that I'm currently playing. If they get killed in one of these adventures, it doesn't affect them in the other adventures. So these are just side quests that I use them for. I don't use them for, again, it's just an extra way to play D&D, whether it be with friends or solo. So there you go. Again, this is just an ad that they're putting in for another one that they were, another Kickstarter that they're starting. So their one shot, the Wondrous one shot for the month of September was Bewitching of Bramblewood by Dungeon in a Box. So let's get that open. Again, every Dungeon in a Box comes with the same exact thing. It comes with a package that doesn't open. That's one thing, right? No. There it goes. Sometimes it's a little tricky. So it comes with a rule book, a map, and it also comes with your skinny minis. And sometimes it comes with something else as well. So let's look through this and find out what all these items are. So let's start off in the right spot. Let's start off with the rule book as we always do. So the Bewitching of Bramblewood by Dungeon in a Box. Let's read the back. It says, Bewitching of Bramblewood. Prepare to take your table on into this wondrous one-shot. Gather your coven. The ember moon rises. Your party is a coven of young witches who've inherited an old potion shop in the cozy autumnal village of Bramblewood. To save the community from disaster, the coven must brew potions, improve their shop, and capture wayward spirits before the Ember Moon Festival at the end of the month. Can the coven raise the community's spirits, or will they too be crushed under dark magic? This Wondrous one-shot is intended to be played as a standalone adventure compatible with 5e and 2024 updates. Using Enchanted Brew's Potion Shop and Bramblewood Square battle map to run the adventure presented in this one-shot. For more information, go to dungeoninabox.com. Again, this was for the month of September. So here we go. We got the adventure overview. Again, gives you more information here. Then you have the Ember Moon Festival, Magda, Morven, and Aretha, Wayward Spirits, character creation. Gives you all the things here. Select a familiar. Using the paper streets. Using paper seers. Adventure hooks, setting up shop. Runaway recipes, trivial developments. You have raising community spirit, running this adventure. You have Enchanted Brew's Potion Shop, brewing potions equipment, different ways you can do that. Again, you're rolling D20 here. Customers Community Spirit 1 to 14, 15 plus. This is Customers Community Spirit 15 plus. Afternoon tasks, Greater Essence, Fix Up the Shop, Purchasable Upgrades, Helping the Community, Investigating Rumors. Again, you have a workstation, you have a banners, music boxes. Then you have Rats, the Nesting Sprite, different things you're going to be taking on. Spill the Tea, capturing spirits, traveling salesman, the potion shop spirit that you're going to be taking on, actions, tactics, setups, environmental effects, the different creatures, the fraying thread, which is this character here, different banners, developments, creatures, a haunted harvest, melody, misrule, tactics, environmental effects, feed spirits, Ember Moon, festival, and hard. Banished brew. Then you have confronting Avarita, running the encounter, breaking the possession, and in the aftermath, failure, passing success, and resounding successes. You score 26 or more. Then you have folding a paper seer, Avarita, and all of her special abilities. So that's your dungeon in a deck, the dungeon in a dungeon in a box, which we have here, which is not one deck dungeon. So then we have our map. Now the maps are always beautiful. Again, you've got to crack the map to lay it flat. Again, these are not dry erase maps, so you cannot write on them. So you do want to be careful with that. Make a little bit more room here on the table for us. Again, I'm not like other people who have the fancy game tables. So I have my banged up table right here that I use for all my videos. So we're here for the time being. So I'm going to just show you the map, one part at a time, just to show you a little bit of this. It's very durable and high quality map. The colors really, really always pop on it. And they do look very, very, very nice. And it's perfect for the skinny minis. And it's perfect also for if you want to use figures for the adventures. Like they say, it's a standalone game, which I use for a side quest. That's exactly how I kind of look at this, as different side quests that we take our characters on and enjoy. And the levels will vary depending on the month. And one thing while doing this whole video, I can't remember whether this was the month of October's or September's. I don't remember. I'm being honest with you right here. But because of harvest, I'm thinking it's probably going to be. Now this is the flip side of the map. So you had the outside area and you had the inside the magic shop, and the outside in the community. So there you have it. So there's the shop itself. I'll show you this. Do the spin around and head this direction. There's your center point. Come back a little bit here. There's the other side. Continue to go around. Again, there's your center point. Come down this side here. There's your center point again. This is the action inside the actual shop, and we're back down to where we began. And then we're going to flip the map over. And this is the outside area. There's the center point. Come this way. Flip it this way. And there's your center point again. The farm. And these are the areas where they said you got to plant the flags out there. And there's your center point again from a different direction. There we are, and we're back to where we began. So again, so you get your cool map, double-sided. You get your adventure book. You get your, they're trying to get you to buy into their Kickstarter that they're always doing. Then there's this paper thing which you have to fold up, which there's instructions on how to do this. You got a crafty witch. It says cosmic witch. It says brew witch, spice witch, grimoire witch, wicked witch, green witch, trinket witch, and a crafty witch. So you're making one of those. I forget what they're called, but it's inside here. It showed you how you're gonna fold it up and use it. Forget what those things are called. Here it is. They call it folding a paper seer. So it's a seer. Yeah, you're gonna fold it up so you can kind of do. I remember them doing it in high school, and I never knew how to make it, but they put it in like that, and you could open and close it, and it tells you what you see depending on the number that you roll and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool. So I haven't seen one of those in a long time. I'd be happy to put that together and try and finally figure out how to do that. But last but not least, you always have the skinny minis. And the skinny minis are always directly related. Again, the complaint I have is that they don't give enough bases for the figures. So they don't always give you the bases. So you kind of have to recycle from other one-shots that you have to kind of take the base off them and put them on here, but that's okay. Again, here are all of your flat characters. They pop out very, very easily. You just got to be careful when you pop them out. So as I said, they come out and they're beautiful. Really, really, really well done. The fronts and backs. Really, really awesome. That's your skinny mini. You know, you don't have to paint anything. So that's one of the great things about this. So here you have, it tells you right on there what it is. So you have here a cauldron. You've got the nightshade. You've got, this guy he is Mayor Crumpton. Good old mayor. He can go right, he goes, and you could put him right back in as well as when you take him out. Mayor of Crumpton goes right back in his place. This is the Celestial Witch. This is the Hearth Witch. This is the Arcane Witch. That's the Spindle. That guy there. This one here is the Cinder. This is the Magda's recipe book. That is another bad guy, which is Barley. Then you have this here, the different flags you got to put up. What is this here? It says bakery display case. Let's see what that is there. This here says it's the bookshelf. That's something else that's there. This is the Grove Witch. And this guy here is Spark. And that's the Arcane Witch. So that's all the characters that you're given. Again, they all play a part in the adventure itself. And they're all cool. The only thing, like I said, the only complaint I have is that not enough bases are always included. They seem to skimp out on that, and if you need to buy more, they charge you more for them. So I think that's kind of cheesy. They should give you enough bases for each one of your characters, is what I think. So that's just me. But overall, it's a very, very good product. Well worth the investment. So as I always say, this is everything that's included. And this concludes our unboxing of, I'm going to say, the month of October's. I'm going to change it up from, I said originally August, and I said September, but I believe this is month of October's Wondrous One Shot. Again, it's Wondrous One Shot. For more information, you're going to go right here. You're going to go to wondrousoneshots.com. Again, it's a monthly subscription service, 20 something bucks. I think it's 24 bucks, which includes the shipping. They send it to your house, and it's a one-shot adventure. Definitely worth the investment because you get these figures, and once you're done with the adventure, you can just use the figures, or you can keep the map, keep the figures, and get rid of everything else. That's up to you. If you want to do that, you can do that as well. I'm going to put this up here like that. And this is your Wondrous one shot for the month of, I'm going to go with October. So as always, thank you so much for joining me for this unboxing video. It's truly appreciated. If you enjoyed the video, you could always give us a thumbs up and leave a comment below. You could also hit that subscribe button. This way you're kept up to date as anytime we release any new product or any new videos to the page. As always, thank you so much for joining us. Be safe, be well, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch you on the next unboxing video.